So you can present.
Okay, so like I said, he has a YouTube channel if you want to like learn about his journey with Lyme's disease. But he was talking about, I like really connected with him because he was talking about how like he's been depressed and stuff. And like he was like, I joined a Lyme's disease support group and it was like the worst decision I've ever made. And I was just funny because I joined depression and anxiety support groups and it was like terrible. It would just like brought me back and made me feel worse. It was almost as bad as like going to WebMD to like find out what's wrong with me. So he said, this is the one in the beginning that I was making fun of because because Sarah was like, commit yourself entirely. Because he kept saying like, if you want to dip your foot in, like, that's not how we do it. You got to commit yourself entirely. If you're going to do this business, you're going to do this business and you got to come in, do the work and put in the time. And then he said, you have to figure out your why. And I noticed that when I started following a lot of coaches on Instagram and Facebook, that was a big thing, was they like frequently preach their why because that's the attention grabber. That's what gets people wanting to figure out what it is that works for you. I mean, I get more leads and more like attention and more people just like even just chatting with me on any of the ones that have to do with something that's personal, where I don't talk like, hey, Beachbody's coming up, where I'm like, have a funny picture and I'm like, this is what me and Sarah did this weekend, like, and it's just goofy stuff, or like, a picture of me and my dad and I just talk like how I want. Like at first I was super nervous about posting stuff about like my depression and anxiety and stuff with my dad, which was hard, but I'm glad it's out now. So I would send it all to Sarah and I'd be like, both Sarahs actually, I would send it to them and like be worried that I was being too like open about how I was feeling or my depression or anything like that. And it actually turns out that like people connected with that, even if they weren't depressed or had a dad that was dying or anything like that. They just liked that I was real. I wasn't, just a salesperson. I was a real human being who was using this product for a certain reason. So, I mean, that's a huge thing, is you need to figure out your why. I mean, I know that like Sarah's big one is a type 1 diabetes. I know a lot of people have stress. I mean, it can be, I know one of the girls that I follow, her why is her kids. And like, it doesn't have to do with something that's like traumatic in your life. Like me, it could just be something that like, I'm doing this for my kids, or like another speaker that was there, he did it to give his son a better life because he was a single dad. I mean, you just have to figure it out and preach it because that's what people are going to connect with. And then, he said like, jump into the business, or fail and continue to go backwards. So like, if you don't completely throw yourself into this, you're not going to see results. The first month that I was in this, I didn't reach out to people every day. I didn't push myself to post every day. I mean, I'm still slacking with posting lately. But as soon as I got my success partner, actually, which I'm sure Sarah will talk about that later. But as soon as Sarah Engel and I became like teammates on this, we text each other every day and we're like, all right, reach out to 5 new people today, continue your conversations, post. And as soon as I was reaching out to those people, I hit Success Club and I hit Emerald this month. And, my goal is to hit Success Club 5 this month. And then next month, I hope to hit Success Club 10. I don't know if that's like a stretch. I'm working on it. But I mean, it's all about your connections and you have to make them every month. It doesn't even matter. Like at first when Sarah told me you need to go on and you need to say, hey, how are you, in a message, I was like, this is like the weirdest thing ever. Like if somebody randomly messaged me that, I'd be like, GTFO, like, no, thank you. But these people are really chatting with me. I mean, like some people, I had this one girl who told me that she's running off to get eloped with her like boyfriend, and the only person that knows is her twin sister and me now. Like literally never talked to this person since high school, and now she's like telling me stuff she hasn't even told her own parents.
Wait,
so like, Jessie Bittner. Bittner. She's older than us. She has a twin.
Sorry.
Drama.
All right.
But so she's like gonna elope with her military boyfriend, and anyway, so like, and it didn't take me that long. I was just like, hey, how are you? Your boyfriend and you are cute, blah blah blah. You know, just like whatever I got off her Facebook page, and then she just started talking to me about it, and then it all came out like word vomit for her, I guess. I don't know. And then another thing that you can preach about this business, I mean, from personal experience, I know Sarah Engel talked about it in her video, and I know Sarah Hannon and I have talked about it multiple times, but the true friends, like this business will bring out the true friends that you have. I mean, when I first got diagnosed with depression and anxiety, I had a few friends that have been friends with me forever. I mean, like, I'm talking, I've known one of them since I was 5 years old. And as soon as I found out that I was depressed and I had depression and I was going through it, she basically ran. I mean, that's how you find out who really is going to be here. And I knew Sarah Hannon from high school. We weren't even really friends in high school. And she messaged me personally and was like, dude, I know that this can help you if you have the accountability. Like, get into this. And then since then, I mean, we pretty much text almost every day. And then Sarah Engel, since we've been success partners, we didn't even like each other in high school because we dated guys. So we were not friends, and now we're the best friends because it really does care, and these people genuinely care about it. And that's another thing that you really need to preach, because that's part of the business I didn't think I was going to get, and I did. So that was another thing he said, like when he got Lyme's disease, that's when he found out like who his real friends were and who actually cared about him, and you know, all that stuff, because that was just, his was more like just being real with the community, because that's what attracts people. And it's true. Even if they don't connect necessarily with your story, they're going to be able to connect somehow that you were being honest about something. I mean, my sister has depression, and I would eat when I was depressed, and she did the opposite. So like, I have that experience where now I have Shakeology is helping her gain back her weight and not have her like anxiety or her what's it called, anorexia tendencies and stuff. So I mean, there's people from everywhere that can have a story. And if you know somebody or you're talking to somebody that has depression, feel free to share my story or something like that. You could be like, yo, this girl, I mean, I was like down, I was pretty bad, and then it completely changed my life. And that's another thing Paris always preaches too, is she says, you know, if you have a single mom, I'm not a single mom, so I don't know anything about that, but I can tell them about how it's affected Sarah, or you guys, how some of you have type 1 diabetes. I don't have diabetes, but I know how much Beachbody has helped all of y'all. So feel free to share everyone's story. And if you want to send someone our story, that's another thing that's going to help you too, is like sending stuff that, like, I'm going to type up something and put it on the page tomorrow. Feel free to copy it and paste it. If you like any of my posts that I put, send it to somebody. Or even if you want to get a different crowd, shout out them. I remember when I first like hit like a part where I was like truly feeling happy again, Parisa was like, I'm spotlighting you. And then Carissa spotlighted me, because they don't necessarily have that connection and they can show other people's perspectives. So that's like a really good point too. Do you want me to talk about that other guy too? Oh wait, no, I wrote a quote that the guy said that I really liked. It said, surround yourself. Can you guys hear me still? Yes.
Yeah. Well, you're kind of frozen, but
Can you hear me? Okay, I exited out, okay, sorry. I exited out of it so I couldn't see your face if you guys were nodding. It says, surround yourself. What?
I was totally nodding. That's why.
Oh. Okay, so it says, surround yourself with positive people, true friends. They'll build you. Ignore the haters and the negativity. So, like, that's something that really stayed with me. So you can also feel free to, like, post on one of our pictures. It's on the picture from this weekend, and just take that quote and tag him in it if you want, because he's going to have people that are following him, and maybe they'll see you and follow you. I don't know. But I think that's it with him.
So he went over 6 steps to like becoming a happier you or something. I don't even remember what he called it, but like, I don't want to say like ways to be successful, but I wrote them down. So thanks for sharing, Sammy. Snaps.
We're going to do that because I kind of like that idea.
We can. What's that? Oh, by the way, if you bought a tank top, do not put that thing in the dryer because it'll shrink into something that fits your pinky. Don't do it.
Okay, but what about me? Because mine was so big.
I don't know. Mine, it fits this way, but it like, I didn't put it in the dryer, but when I pulled it out of the washer, I was like, holy shit, this thing's short. Like, it
what?
This way, not this.
I'm wearing mine.
And so I hung it dry. I just want to let you know, so in case you guys wash them, you're not like,
Hold on. So this is like still the same length.
Mine's totally not.
How does that
Wait,
happen?
but is yours the same length, but you dry it?
I didn't dry it out.
Okay.
But anyways.
Mine was super long though, so I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe I'll wash it and let it air dry first.
Yeah. Okay, anyways, back to the important things. Sorry. So number 1, he said, begin your journey. So you have to commit entirely to your journey. You have to like go all in. You can't like tiptoe in your own journey because you're not going to see results, and then you're going to be like, these products don't freaking work. Like, duh, they don't work. You're not using them consistently. You know, how can you expect results if you're not doing what the program says? If you're not eating the meal plan that they're providing you, if you're not drinking your shake every day, of course you're not going to see the benefits of it. So,
well, and another thing that was my biggest mistake is when I started this, I thought it was like a protein shake. So I only drank it when I worked out. And that's why I wasn't seeing as much results as I was when I consistently took it every day, even when I didn't work out. Like today I didn't work out, but I drank my shake and I could feel the difference if I didn't. And that's something you need to point out to people, because that's a big misconception, is they think it's just a protein shake.
Yeah, that's like in our sneak peek in a challenge group.
Good.
In part of that, it's like a slide or a post. So commit entirely. So that's that. I don't really know. Like this is literally like it's like 1.5. I don't know. So a lot of coaches are always like, I don't have an upline. Like my upline sucks and they don't help me and blah blah blah. Guess what? That's irrelevant. If they don't help you, like, you're shit out of luck. You're either going to be miserable and complain about it, or you're going to be like, I'm going to do it for myself because nobody else is going to pay my bills if I'm just complaining. So if I'm stuck in, you're just going to have to get over it, because either you're not going to do this business or you're going to figure out a way to do it and be successful. So take matters in your own hands. Control what you can control. Don't try to control, what everybody else is doing around you. And then he said, do it or don't do it. Don't like tiptoe into it. Don't, you gotta like commit yourself to saying, if you're a Beachbody coach, say I'm a Beachbody coach. You're a Beachbody coach. You signed up. Why are you going to hide it? Scream from the hillsides, because if nobody knows you're a Beachbody coach, then they're not going to come to you for things. You're not going to be the first instinct in their head when they think, I'm ready for a lifestyle change. You want to be the first instinct in their head because you're posting about it and they see it. So he said, do it or don't do it. Jump in or don't, but don't be in the middle. You've got to pick one side or the other. I said your why, and there's no other choice. So if your why is like so big and so powerful that you feel like if you don't do this, that you don't have another choice. Like if your bills are dependent on you making money through Beachbody, you're going to do it. If you had no other choice, you were going to do it. So think of it that way. If you don't help 5 people a month or 3 people a month and you're not going to be able to get your medical supplies, you're going to do it. You're going to figure out a way. So think of it that way. If you couldn't pay your bills for your house and you were going to be homeless tomorrow, you would figure out a way to, accomplish those goals. So think of it like that. He said, ignore the negativity and then eliminate the negativity in your life, because a lot of the times when you start this new journey, your friends aren't on board because, you know, they're stuck doing whatever you guys have been doing. And obviously you're trying to change and improve your life. And sometimes they aren't ready for that. And that's fine. But they're going to get kind of offended that you're like moving on, doing these great things and so positive. And they're like, you're annoying. Like, that's fine. I'm annoying, but I'm happy. And you're probably miserable right now. So you got to get rid of them. It's really hard. And it's really easy to say, but it's so hard. But it's just got to happen. So try to ignore them. If you need to vent, we're all here. I hate video games. Number 3, you determine your success. So Beachbody has like these benchmarks, you know, Emerald, Diamond, Ruby, Success Club, Not Success Club, you know, Elite. Who cares? If your goal is to just improve 2 people's lives a month, just to help 2 people, that's fine. That's your success. Like, that, you've done that. You're happy with that. Don't let Beachbody tell you whether you're successful or not. Like, if you set that as a goal and you did it, good job. That's all that matters. Like, that success might drive you insane because you never hit it, which is totally fine as long as you're fine with it. And then take responsibility of your actions. I don't really know what that means. Number 4 says, I'm going to get there. So he said, like, again, with like, you know, hitting benchmarks and what everybody else is doing in this business and how fast they're doing things. Don't feel like you're like obligated to like hit certain benchmarks when, you know, somebody else on your team's hitting them in the first 6 months or whatever. If you're okay with it, it's all that matters.
Sorry, taking responsibilities of your actions, it means like, you know, you're saying that you want to hit Success Club and you're like, okay, I'm not hitting it, but like, be honest with yourself. If you're not doing the vital behaviors every day, and if you're not doing a power hour, you know, or if you're not doing a power like 4 hour twice a week, be honest with yourself. It's not going to happen. Like, you know, you're not going to hit Success Club just waking up being like, I really want this. Like, be honest with yourself that are you putting in the effort? You know, you have to be consistent. You have to be showing up every day, doing the absolute best you can, and, you know, being honest with where you could be doing, like where you could be improving. Are you, you know, just messaging people but never inviting? You know, that's why it's really good to track, really good to be on top of those things. So that's what that be honest with yourself was.
Thanks. That was helpful. Number 5, right? I did 4. 5. It says you have to accept your failures and learn to adjust quickly. So you're not going to hit every benchmark that you ever set for yourself. Even if you like push them super hard, you know, this business, we can only control so much. If people aren't ready to, you know, start, you know, there's nothing we can do about that. We can't hold them at gunpoint and make them do it. So there's going to be times that you're just not going to hit those benchmarks that you set for yourself. And that's totally fine. And you have to put yourself in the position that you're okay with it, but you have to figure out a way to move on from it quickly so you're not held behind because of that one setback. So you can still move forward in your business and quickly, because if you don't adjust quickly, then you're going to be even further behind than you were at the beginning. Can you not post photos, Sammy? I'm in the middle of a meeting. It's okay. I just liked it. Number 6, never give up.
I've only done 2 posts today, so.
Bad. Never give up. You're a human. So
I'm listening.
So always just try your best. There's no, you know, failure or success around here. If you're, you know, I don't know, things happen. Move on. I don't know. You're human. That's all I have for him. Oh, and he was 10,000.
If you ever,
sorry.
I was going to say, if you ever like feel like that, text one of us, because like Sarah Hannon texted me and she's like, I don't know why I'm not hitting it. We're almost halfway through the month. I'm freaking out. And I'm like, dude, you're not even halfway through the month. It's like the 10th. Like, calm down. You're going to hit it. And then what does she freaking do? She hits Success Club 10. So sometimes you just need to like be backed up by your girls. And like Sarah Engel, I'll text her. I'll be like, this girl's not closing. Like, I don't know what to do. And then she'll be like, yo, you got this. And like, you just need that reassuring, you know, person talking in the back of your ear. And we are welcome to do that.
Yeah.
You just have to let us know so you're not beating yourself up over it.
Yeah, for real. I do that like monthly. I'm like, oh my God, I'm an awful coach. I can't help anybody.
I was about to be like, I have people messaging me from like 3 weeks ago right now. And now my inbox is full again. Like 15 people. I don't want to answer them tonight. So that's not happening. But I'm just saying they will come back around. They will. They're watching. They see it.
So that was like the keynotes to Super Saturday. We had a Dream Extreme call, which is like our extreme upline, like our top upline. And that was recorded, so I'm going to try to get a hold of it and post it on our page so you guys can watch it. And then I have some like more freaking, I don't even know what to call it, tidy work updates. I don't know. So for the Clean Crockpot group, I'm assuming Sarah and Sammy like are just rolling with this because I'm like, I don't really know what's going on. I've never seen the stuff that you guys have, but I'm just like letting you guys do that.
Yeah, we have all that. Don't worry. It's like
it's done.
already in there.
We have the event already. We just wanted to make sure, like, because we invited you to it, right?
Yeah, I've been, yeah.
So just look it over before then, so then we can invite the other coaches.
It's Wednesday, and we should probably open it tonight or tomorrow.
That's what I was thinking. Tomorrow we should start inviting people to it.
Because I want to give them the weekend to like get everything so they can start on Monday, so they're not like.
I was gonna post tomorrow and Friday about it, or maybe like tomorrow and Saturday about it, so that people can get in and get the groceries and stuff. But we can make it open tomorrow and invite all the coaches. We just didn't want to make it open without you looking at it first. But I mean, you've seen everything.
Yeah, I can look at it after this.
Okay.
So Brittany is gonna jump in on our 14th group. She's gonna like pull her people and our people together so we have a bigger group that's like more interactive. And we were kind of like brainstorming, trying to figure out ways that we could make the group like exciting and people were like motivated again. And because we've noticed and like all like this company's noticed this month that people are just like not doing what they're supposed to be doing. So we're gonna have, this is gonna be a lot of work. So we're gonna have photo albums in the group. Here, I'm just gonna share my screen. Hold on. How do I do this? I don't want you to look at my email because there's stuff in there I gotta tell you guys about. What's it called? Fit for the holidays? What's it called? Healthy for the holidays.
Healthy for yeah.
Couldn't think of it. This is not made yet. It's on my list of things to do. Okay, so this is our.
I told you I'd help you. You just need to tell me what to do.
No, I hate asking for help. This is the group. Can you guys see me while I'm like sharing my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like pointing at things, and you guys have no idea what I'm pointing at. So, we're gonna make like albums. We're going to make a sweaty selfie album, a Shakeology album, a recipes album, and a motivational and like quotes album. And so every time somebody does like a sweaty selfie, they need to post that picture in the album. But that picture will be posted on the page. It'll still be posted like in here. It's just going to be easier because we're going to do like a point system this time. And we're going to do like prizes. So for a picture, it's going to be 1 point. For a video, it's going to be 3 points. So at the end of the 30 days, it's going to be easier for us to tally them up if they're in albums. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes way more sense.
And then I can only see like 2 of you. That's weird. Oh,
You have to scroll to the bottom.
Okay. So we were thinking we were going to do, I got stuff for 3 prizes for 3 people. So we were going to do like the most points accumulated, the biggest loser as far as like inches or pounds. We haven't really decided, but we still need a third one. We couldn't really think of one. So I thought I would like run it by you guys to see what you guys thought. Any ideas? We were thinking like MVP, like somebody who's like really supportive and like really engaging and like responding to everybody and that kind of thing. But I didn't want people to like, I didn't like the name because I didn't want people to think that like they weren't valuable to us. Does that make sense? That concept.
Can we call them like a super motivator or something? Like, I don't know.
But like that's the concept I'm trying to like go towards. I just don't know the name. Is that like something?
Yeah.
That's a good idea?
I feel like it's a good idea because that's what we try and explain to people, that we are so motivating and that we are there to help everyone when you're struggling, or even if you're not, you just, want some positive motivation. So I think that'd be really good.
Should we? I want to say like an honorary like coach or something, because like you're basically being a coach if you're that supportive and you're that engaging. But like,
And whoever that person is
needs to be a coach.
needs to be a coach.
So like most valuable challenger. I don't know. I don't know. If you guys come up with a name, let me know. I have the idea. I just don't have a name for it.
Well, we're doing all
Super challenger.
right.
What'd you say, Brittany?
I haven't invited any guys. I've only been doing ladies in this.
Yeah, I mean,
So, is it just going to be girls?
yeah.
Maybe call it like Molly Motivator. Or something.
Well, we have time to think about it, but those are the three things because we don't need it till the end. But so I got like, I don't know, my dad's weird and he travels a lot, so I have like all these like sample like body washes and shampoos, and I don't know if any of you guys were ever in like my first groups, but like I did the same thing and I just like packaged it all up with some like cute little knickknacks and shampoo Shakeology samples and like sent it to them. And it was really cheap, and like people get excited for that stuff, even though it's like nothing big. They're like, I want it. I don't care what it is. I want it. So we thought that was a good idea. So we were thinking like a survey at the end would be kind of cool, because then we can like get feedback as far as like what was helpful, what wasn't helpful, that kind of thing. And then I didn't tell you, Brittany, but I was thinking maybe like a referral. Like you could get something from me if you
Yeah.
send
That's
me.
what I was trying to get to across to you, but I didn't know how we would get the referrals.
I think we should add it in the
Survey?
survey. Say like if your friend signs up with me, I'll send you, I don't know, something.
Here, we send them like gift cards.
Yeah, that's something like that, like a $10 gift card to Target or whatever.
Right.
And then so I really want to like have our faces out there, not necessarily me because I'm awkward, but all of you guys, to like get you guys going with videos, because I feel like I'm not no. So I want to do a welcome video, a like what's in your challenge pack video, like an unboxing kind of thing, like explaining what what's all included, how do you get your container breakdown, that kind of thing, kind of an unboxing. So I need a welcome, an unboxing video. I'm going to make a new meal plan and a grocery list. And then I also want to do like a before you start guide. So like clean out your pantry, go to the grocery store, common sense kind of stuff that maybe people don't think about because common sense isn't so common. But I want all of us to like be included in this. So I'm telling you now because it's like 2 weeks away. So if we could all like claim one and then we have them.
Can you make a list of everything on the page, and then we can like comment what people want to take off of it?
Yes, I can do that. And then I also really want recognition in the group, because a lot of the times people will be in these groups and like for whatever reason they're just not seeing the success that they want within like the program, and they get discouraged, but like they're trying so hard and they're so on top of everything, and like recognizing them like publicly within this group makes such a big difference. So I really want to like start doing that, and we need to like pay attention who's like making huge strides. Like maybe it's not like physically, like in their head they're like a different person and like you're just noticing things. So I really want to like push recognition in this.
We should try to like do one every Wednesday, like a Woman Crush Wednesday of the group.
Oh yeah, that would be good.
Since there's no guys in it, we could just do like every Wednesday. We'll kind of do a shout out.
That'd be awesome. Okay, I'm writing that down.
Okay.
And then I want to do a closing video, but I think Brittany's going to do that, right? She said last night.
Well, we discussed. I hate
Oh,
not that
I
because yeah, we're different teams, so I feel like everybody could kind of do it if they wanted to. Like
I
I,
feel like-
want my girls to see me because then they'd see Sarah and be like, "Who the heck is this girl?" Like I don't know anything about her, so
Maybe-
I'm gonna do my own little welcome to my girls.
Yeah. I was
Um,
thinking maybe we could all like do like a tip,
Yeah.
like welcome, like at the beginning, and then somebody can like do the whole like middle and be like, we're all actually doing this group together or whatever. So then they all know that you're like together, but you're not. You know?
Yeah.
Next Wednesday, we could record do a second recording of our Zoom call and everyone being like, "Hi, welcome to the group. We're so excited to see you." And then like we can go into the containers and all that stuff with one person individually, because once they get like a hi from everybody so that they see their coach,
Yeah, that's
that'll be good, because I mean,
that's
because
good.
we really just need to say hi so that they can be like, "Oh, there's my coach. Okay, cool." Like, then there's all these other coaches and cool. And then
That's a really good idea. Okay, so that was like what we had like brainstormed last night for the groups, which I think is gonna like really help as far as like getting people motivated. Oh, and then we were gonna do a guide on what to do. So I'm not really sure what that means. Like obviously a guide to what to do, but like that was Brittany's idea, so I don't really know.
like here, let me pull up the picture. So my Super Saturday, I can't think of her name. It's Lauren. Can't think of her last name. I don't know if y'all have seen the picture. It comes across my Facebook all the time. She's the girl in the gray tank top holding a cookie. Anyone seen that picture?
I don't know.
Okay. Anyway,
There,
um,
I appreciate you posting in that group during our call.
sorry. Well, she does a getting started right file that she put in the beginning of the challenge group before the challenge group starts. So it's just hey, this is how things are going to happen. I think you should post, you should do this, you should do that, because that's what's going to keep you accountable. So it was just like a quick little guide on how to get started in this group. You need to go to the grocery store. You need a meal prep. You need to post daily, because that's how you're going to keep accountable. So I think putting together something simple that says do this, 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 and this,
like a
would-
checklist.
would be yeah.
I think it's would be good.
Sammy, didn't we put something like that together?
Yeah.
We did.
I don't know. I have to
think I
look
have
at our
it.
files. But yes, we did something like that, but it was for the Crock-Pot challenge, so like it wasn't as in depth. But yeah, I mean, giving people checklists for like the weekend before the challenge group starts, I think that's super helpful, because they can just
That we
they
want.
can go through and just be like, "Oh, I've done that. I'm set up. I should succeed in this if I post and do my workouts."
Yeah.
And last but not least, so I'm doing this like crazy diabetes group, and do you guys know Halo Top Ice Cream?
Yeah.
They're like, they messaged me on Instagram and was like, "Hey, we want to send you some samples. Will you do a review for us? Because we're low cal and low carb, and it's Diabetes Awareness Month, and we want to get on board with that." And I was like, "Fuck yeah!" So this
That's
I was
awesome.
like, really? Halo Top? And I looked, and they have like 225,000 followers, some craziness like that. And I'm like, can you please promote my?
That's so cool.
I was
I've
like,
tried
no,
Halo Top before.
What?
I've tried Halo Top before.
I have never tried it. I've been like looking in like at my store, and they don't sell it. And I'm like, really? But I was like, no way. And this lady was like, here's she like, I had to email her, and she was like, here's a code for a free pint, and I'm about to like give it to you guys. I'm like,
Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good.
I'm so excited. And then I'm gonna do like a huge giveaway with like all these diabetes companies. They're all like reaching out to me because I did that group. I kind of told you guys at the beginning of this, but like Sanita, that company I've worked with before, Sierra Sanders, is that her name? That like former Miss something. You guys know who I'm talking about?
Yes, she like followed me.
She's like a former Miss USA or something, and she's diabetic, and she has like a clothing line. And then Pump Peels, which is like diabetes stuff you guys probably don't care about. This Girly Garter company.
Those things are so cool. I'm about to buy one.
Don't buy one because I'm about to give one away. My huge giveaway.
Yeah, but who's to say that's going to go to me?
I don't know. They gave me a 10% off code if you want it. But so all these companies are like doing a giveaway, and I'm like, fuck yeah, you all have like 1 million followers. So I feel like, and Sanita, like the people that I worked with, they said that like it gives them so much money if you do a giveaway for them. Like they donate the stuff to you, and then you just have to post about it on your social media. And so I'm like, you guys need to all like find something and literally just ask them. Be like, hey, I was wondering if we could do like a partnership for a giveaway. Would you be willing to donate something? And all of them say yes. No questions asked. They're like, yeah, what do you need? So find like a company that you guys like love. I went to like those huge companies like Lululemon, but like these smaller like startup companies are like, they say like it booms their business, which is like awesome to know. But Sammy's doing that, and I'm like, you need to ask them for free stuff.
Yeah, I need to talk to them. I'm going to message them and be like,
I would email them. That's the way I've been doing it. And like,
email them and be like, I want to wear every month, I'll wear a new shirt and like show y'all if you guys will send me it. Because they have like hats. I'm pretty sure they send it to Ashley Campo, whatever.
Yeah, that's where I kind of got the idea from.
I'm pretty sure they sent it to her. For free. So
I would start asking small, because usually they'll reciprocate with like a lot of stuff rather than like a little. Because
I bought one, so I figured if I was like, hey, I bought a shirt and I'm thinking about using y'all for like giveaways, would you be willing to donate some stuff? I figured that since I'd already bought something that would look nice.
Yeah.
Plus it was only $20.
That's
for a sober.
Yeah.
For a sober shirt. So I was like, all right, I can do this.
Yeah.
We're about to get kicked.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, in the Push to Emerald group, I'm pretty sure I added you all. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Are we taking a picture real quick before you get kicked?
Oh, it's already on my Snapchat. You guys are just didn't know, but I can take one.
You sent something. Was I speaking? This was when I was giving my speech.
I'm gonna get booted. Everybody smile.
All right.
I wish I had the deer filter on with my lips like that. Okay, on twos. Oh, fuck, wrong button. All right, we're good.
Okay.
I
Bye.
screenshotted your picture.
Oh, totally you did. My watch told me. Wait, how many of you guys have iPhones? Sarah, Miranda, Sierra, do you have an iPhone? Carissa, you're the only one? All right. All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.